Next game is the Rams and the Cardinals. The Rams took this one 26-9. Josh Dobbs, interesting output here. 21 of 41. Don't like that, but 235 yards, no touchdowns and a pick. Not the greatest passing day, but he led the team in rushing. 7 carries, 47 yards. He's going to add a little bit of value with his legs. You can do worse than Joshua Dobbs, but you can do better for sure. Just kind of that middle-of-the-road quarterback that we should start as long as the matchup is good. Not somebody you want to start week to week. Keaontay Ingram got most of the carries here. Interesting. 10 carries, 40 yards. Emari Demercado, just the 2 carries for 11. I think Demercado is a safe drop at this point. Damian Williams, 8 carries for 36. And Rondale Moore had 3 carries for -4. Michael Wilson led the way for all receivers. 3 catches, 62 yards on 4 targets. Interesting to see how his role starts to develop as the season goes on because he's gotten a lot of playing time at least, just not a whole bunch of targets, at least consistently. Trey McBride had 4 catches for 62 yards. Interesting that he's starting to make his name for himself as far as a receiver is concerned. Zach Ertz was getting a bunch of targets early on, but he wasn't really doing much with those targets. Hollywood Brown, just the 4 catches for 34 yards on 11 targets for him. Disappointing stuff there. Rondale Moore, 4 catches for 30 yards. His role is starting to grow a little bit more as the season goes on. Zach Ertz, I wonder if this is the start of something with him. 2 catches for 22 yards on 5 targets. Keaontay Ingram, 2 catches, 11 yards. I think this is where the case to drop Emari Demercado starts because I thought Demercado would at least make a name for himself in receiving, but Keaontay Ingram caught more passes than him, had more targets than him. So I think, like I said earlier, Emari Demercado is a solid drop. 1 catch, 6 yards. Damian Williams had a catch for 8. Zach Pascal did not haul in his only target, and Greg Dortch did not haul in his only target. For the Rams, Matthew Stafford was 15 of 24, 226 yards, a touchdown, no picks. He's a really solid option week to week. Not like a premium option, but definitely someone worth grabbing off the wire if you want a backup quarterback. Kyren Williams had a monster day. 20 carries, 158 yards, and a touchdown. One of the most surprising things this fantasy season is his emergence as a clear top 5 running back in fantasy. Play him every single week regardless of matchup. He is just on absolute fire lately. Zach Evans came in garbage time and had 4 carries for 10 yards. Ronnie Rivers had 3 carries for 9, and Matthew Stafford added a carry for 2 yards. Cooper Kupp had a monster day. 7 catches, 148 yards, and a touchdown. Another guy. Play him every single week regardless of matchup. He is going to get volume. Tutu Atwell just had the 1 catch for 30 yards. He's a safe drop. Puka Nacua, disappointing day here. 4 catches for 26 yards on 7 targets. I got so much crap on social media saying that he is a sell high, and the sell high window on Puka Nacua has effectively closed. So I hope you listened to me there. I'm not always right, but that time I was absolutely right saying Puka Nacua is a sell high. Tyler Higbee had 2 catches for 18 yards, and Ronnie Rivers had a catch for 4.